Finally, we must increase our investment in connected and automated vehicle research and development. I support the administration's 10-year, $3.9 billion proposal for this purpose, and particularly the $200 million in the DOT FY17 budget request for funding a large-scale pilot program that will accelerate these technologies. And I think it's particularly essential that a portion of this money go towards funding a designated national facility where academia, industry, and government can all come together to conduct connected and automated vehicle research, testing, product development, and certification. As we've heard, countries like Sweden, Korea, China, Japan have already established these test sites. We need to do it as well. I certainly appreciate the comment about M-City associated with the University of Michigan, which is involved in some detailed testing on a track which brings all the manufacturers together. And perhaps I'll just get some comment from some of you as to how important it is to have a national testing facility that can bring all the manufacturers together, suppliers together, to make sure that all of these technologies actually work together. It doesn't do any good to have a great product if it's not working in conjunction with the Toyotas and the Hondas and the GM and Ford and everybody else out on the road. And as was mentioned, in all weather conditions as well, snow and ice is important to test. But perhaps some of your comments as to how important it is for us as government officials to be focusing on creating a national center where we can do this sort of testing.
Can I address that, Senator? I think that would be great. My one concern would be that the test data was made available to a more academic/expert-based community for that validation that these tests are meeting the standards that we think they should. So
that should be led by academic center?
An independent group, not necessarily academics, but sure, I'd be happy to.
I take that as you're volunteering. Thank you. Yeah, folks from industry.
I think to your point, Senator Peters, it's very important that we do find a way to thoroughly test these technologies. As you indicate, it will take a lot of work amongst various companies and suppliers and regulators, and so I do think that having a way that we can approach this in a coordinated fashion would be very important to us going forward.
Anyone else?
We very much value the opportunity to test in all kinds of weather conditions. It's part of the reason why we've done as much testing as we have in different locations, and we'd certainly love to learn more.
Well, and I also want to